So
oh, Alan.
Can you unmute me?
Hello,
Hi, Otto.
Joanne.
Hi, Otto.
How are you?
You're not muted.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me, Otto?
I can hear you very well. You can hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Live, yeah.
I believe not.
We are live, but can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Otto. Otto, could you unmute your mic for us, please?
My mic is ready.
Otto's on mute.
Otto's on mute.
No, I'm not on mute. Shut.
Otto, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I can't hear him.
I'm not on mute.
That's okay. That's okay. It was just a technical hitch on our end. Otto.
Okay.
Virtually welcome to Dubai. We've known you in the Emirates Culinary Guild for many years, my friend. But could you please tell us a little bit about what your role is when you come and join us in Dubai?
Okay. My role is actually, I'm the chief judge of the competition. So my thing is to make sure the whole competition is properly organized. Everything is ready for the candidates, and all the judges are there, and we give a briefing to the judges how we want them to judge, you know, and make sure there is a fair competition, you know. That's my main role.
Right. Now, you've been coming and helping us on our competition for many years. When was the first time you came, and how do you think the competitions have grown and changed over those years?
Okay, I think the first time was 92, you know, and I remember it was actually a very small competition. We were only about 6 judges, you know, and maybe 250 candidates. And I have seen over the year, it is tremendous. I mean, this competition has gone bigger and bigger, and it's actually today one of the main competition in the world, you know. I mean, there is so much talents in Dubai, you know. So I remember the first competition I think we had in the Hilton Ballroom, and then, you know, the day
behind there, yeah,
and you know, today we are, it's 1,000 over candidates, or even more, you know. So it's really unbelievable how big this competition has gone, and I consider it one of the best competition in the world.
Well, we're always glad to hear that. Now, again, your role as it's not just coming to us. You have the chance to travel and see similar salons and competitions around the world.
Yes.
Would you say we have unique skills or a unique atmosphere in Dubai, in the Emirates?
I believe it's very unique, you know, because you have so many different, you know, the competitors, they're coming from all over the world, you know. They are from India, they are from Sri Lanka, they are from Europe, you know, and it's the mix of people is so great, you know. And then you have basically your especially your artistic side is so big, like nowhere in the world, you know. Today it's very, you know, in many countries actually we cancel the artistic side. We have no more artists, you know. Hotels cannot afford the artists. So in Dubai, it's just amazing, you know. And another thing is, your guild, you know. Your guild is doing such a great job, you know, that people just like to come there, you know. And the judges have, you know, it's tough to judge because there are so many candidates. But we also have we are a family, you know. It's really great. It's Uwe, Andy, you, and Josephine on the whole team. Is just fantastic, you know. We all like to come back to Dubai.
Oh, and we all love having you here. Now, again, as you say, you're the chief judge. What points do you ask your judges to look for and emphasize when they are judging?
Okay. I mean, number one, I believe a competition starts actually with the organizer to make sure that they build proper kitchens, you know, with all the sanitation, with all the equipment a candidate needs. So it starts like that. And then we have two groups of charges. We have a kitchen charge, which basically look when the candidate comes in, they check the mise en place, they check is nothing cooked, you know, is everything okay. They also look that their uniform is properly, you know, they are full in a chef's uniform. And then they look how they work hygienic. We also have a hygienic manager, you know, which is great, which we have very seldom in other competition. So these are the kitchen charges. Then we have tasting charges. And of course, when a dish is finished, you know, first, hot food should be hot. You know, it tastes also better. But what they look first is eye appearance, you know, presentation. Does the dish has nice natural colors? Does it have a nice flow? You know, it looks nice. And then we taste the food, you know, composition. Is all the ingredients that they match together or that they enhance the other one, you know? And of course, creativity. You know, we always like to see something new, and we want to make sure every single item is properly cooked. You know, every single item have to be tested on this dish. You know, and then of course taste. Taste is number one. You know, is it proper season? Is everything properly cooked? And so add the sauces, the right consistency. You know, that is the main thing a judge have to do. And of course, I think to me, the most important thing for a judge is feedback. You know,
Yes.
it's as candidates, you know, I mean, they're training so long and they all have high hope. And then he maybe get a bronze medal and he wants to know why he didn't get a gold or a silver medal. So it's very important that the judge give him properly feedback. Feedback has to be always a little bit positive, you know, not all negative, and it has to be constructive, you know, so that they learn something from it.
Well, I mean, again, with your experience, for a young chef coming into this trade in this particular moment, and wanting to be entering the competition arena, what solid advice would you give them if they are thinking that way to be a
If you go,
success?
yeah, if you go in the food competition, you know, it's not always about winning, you know, I think it's an experience. And hopefully you've been open-minded and you look what other people doing and learn from them. But I think it starts already when you're a young kid, you know, you have your chef or your mentors in the hotel, you know, and you go to them and say, hey, listen, I'm going to go in the competition. Tell me I'm doing this and this, and they check it and they cook maybe 10, 15 times through. You know, I always say practice makes champions. So it's very important that they listen to their mentors, to their chefs, you know, and see what other people do, because a food competition is not all about only the cooking. It is also networking. It's getting a new friend. You know, you know that this is very important too.
Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, everything I'm hearing from you is exactly what we've heard from all our judges this week and all our guests. The emphasis on learning, not winning. I mean,
No,
this is something that I always emphasize to my competitors from my own hotels. If they've entered a show, they've already won. Because
exactly.
for everyone who's there taking part, there's 10 at the hotel who says, I can do better, but they haven't come forward to do. So you've always won, but take
Yeah,
that opportunity to learn from the judges, from
yeah,
the likes of yourselves with feedback, and from the environment. I mean, over the years, we've seen our show, as you say, what you call it, grow and grow. And I have to say, like yourselves, what I've always been impressed is the number of international recognized chefs who are willing to come and judge and give their feedback. I mean, where else in the world, you know? And this is one of the things. It is, we emphasize in Dubai the camaraderie of the chefs.
Yeah, right.
Now, you do a lot of work with not just coming to us, but with world chefs and the global chefs and things like that. Again, from that experience, does that key into the small competitions like what we do?
You have not a small competition, you have a big competition. It's today one of the biggest in the world, you know, and you know, the great thing is Dubai has so many talents. You have so many young kids, you know. You know, as I say, we have seen Dubai growing, you know. I mean, when I come the first time, there were few top hotels, you know, and then you open so many new hotels, and sure, international chefs coming in from all over the world, and they brought their knowledge to Dubai, and they gave their knowledge further to these young kids, and that is the great thing, you know. And your association have such you know, it doesn't matter who you are or what you are, where you come from, you're all the same, and you work in a team, and that is the greatest thing I see in your competition.
I mean, it is one of the things that I believe is unique. I mean, as you've known us intimately for many years, and you know we've never ever thought about handing over to an event company or something like that, because we also look at what we do on the admin, the running the show, as a learning experience for our sous chefs and our exec chefs in town to organize things like this. I mean, again, do you see that in other places, that the chefs will build the kitchens if necessary?
No, very seldom. You know, I mean, the day in most the biggest competition, there are companies who organize that. And that is the difference between you guys and that. I mean, you have your own feeling. You feel we are chefs, you know, and we know exactly what we want, you know. So if you go, is it Olympic or this thing, which are great competition, but it's a lot built by other people, and the chefs have their say. But Dubai is from A to Z. It started with Alan that time, you know. It's everything organized by yourself, and that is a wonderful thing, you know.
Otto, we are facing lots of challenges in the moment around the world with this COVID. What we have still tried to do is put on this show this week, virtually, reduced, cut down. How do you feel? Is this a model that others can adapt and carry on if the world carries on like this?
We must, Alan, we must do this, because I just say to our Singapore team, I say, guys, organize a small competition, you know, as long we have to going on, you know, when we don't do anything for the next 2 years, you know, the standard and everything gonna drop. So I'm so happy that Dubai actually organized the Salon Culinare, and I have to congratulate you guys. This is fantastic. We cannot stay back and do nothing, you know. We have to do it, and I like to say, maybe in a smaller thing, but let's do it and carry on with it.
Well, this was the conscious decision we took, that we have a commitment to our younger chefs, our members, and we want to keep in contact with the likes of yourselves, our friends.
Yes.
We can't physically be together, and we miss you all greatly. But we took that physical commitment, whether it works or it doesn't work, that we will try and make it work.
And this is fantastic.
Right. Again, as you said before, we tend to try and do everything ourselves. And yes, we got technical support there. But as you see, it's not a presenter in front of you, it's a chef.
Yeah, and that is great.
On the site, yeah. And this is what we've always done. And hopefully we'll always carry on doing. But one of the great things is this week is, like yourselves, all our colleagues who generally join us for our shows have all agreed, like yourself, to join us, help us, and participate online. And I think that is also one thing that's not unique to Dubai, but it is unique to our trade, is that wherever you are in the world, the chef in the next country, in the next hotel, is always a friend and always willing to help you. So, Otto, I will finish now. I thank you and I miss you as much as anyone misses anyone. You know you are a favorite over here. And we miss you greatly. And thank you very much, Otto.
Thank you so much, Alan. I miss you guys too. I would love to be with you, you know, but unfortunately, it's another world, but we still have to go on. And chefs will always be chefs. We are the guys in the white jacket. And I hope you have a wonderful competition. I want to congratulate you all to doing this. And hopefully, I will see you guys all soon again. So stay safe and healthy. Thank you very much.
Same to you. Take care, Otto.
Take care. Bye-bye. All the best.
Where's that guy? Where's that Otto guy gone?
Thank you. Hey. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, Otto.
Hey, you, Otto Weibel. Oh, we missed Otto.
Now, I believe, back to Chef Andy at
The chief is there.
Hey, my friend. Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you. You looking good.
I tell you what, though, it's not the same.
Yeah, but it's still going on, and that is the greatest thing. You know,
exactly.
Andy. You guys.
No, we're missing
so
you.
wonderful.
We're missing Norbert. Everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Are you keeping well, Chef?
You too, and we will come back. Don't worry. We wait.
100%, Chef.
Okay. Take care. All the
Ciao,
best.
Chef. Good to see you.
Hello to Josephine. Huh?
Of course. Thanks, Chef.
Bye-bye.
What a guy. Otto Weibel, ladies and gentlemen. Every single Salon Culinare for the last 25 years, he's been with us. And unfortunately, just this year, he couldn't come. Well, we did get hold of Martin, which wasn't not too bad, eh, Martin? Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, not too shabby to have Martin.
But Otto can have it back when he comes again.
Yeah, because he's carrying around the chairman's folder, Otto. So he's got Otto's folder with even your name written on it.
Otto, we miss you.
I
miss you, Otto.
He's too much on the sun. You see that?
Hey, but we're good.
Well, exactly.
He's so red, you know.
Hey, but Chef, he's very generous. This afternoon, and we're about to go and have a look, so you got to stay online. 4 gold medal with distinction.
Oh, great. That is fantastic.
And one which was unbelievable, which is the Petit Fours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, I mean, and then a chocolate carvings and this, and I will take you for a quick look. Hang on, get out of the way, Chairman. Hang on. Look out. Too many chairmans. Hey, come have a look at this, Chef. This is unbelievable. Of course, this is from Sri Lankan master, Rohita. So, I mean,
amazing.
You got to get down here. Zoom in here.
Yeah.
I've lost me. So zoom. There's little snails.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit of gel to leave the snail trail. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, you see the shine little ladybirds. But what a absolute.
Yeah.
I mean, cracker.
But you know, this is Dubai. I just say, artistic-wise, you are far out #1 in the world. You know.
They will be looking for it later.
Hey, quick! Hey, here's another old friend, Otto. Look at a grandfather. Hey, take the. He's in transit to Maldives or Mauritius. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Petros, grandfather.
I remember the big party.
Oh, it's good to see you here after so long. Well, I spent in this country 40 years and coming back occasionally to see good and old friends.
Good to see you, Petros. Hey, the next one. Come and have a look at this one, Otto. I mean, another chocolate carving. Same hands. This one's not working. Oh, I can hear myself. Anyway, I got 2 microphones now. Look at this. Hop round here, my dear.
The face, yeah, wonderful.
And then double-sided. Yeah, so we're really proud, Otto. To see some of this carving again.
Yeah.
And then we'll spin around. There's an open showpiece. This is the third distinction. I mean, when I was looking at it first, I said, "Oh, that's a pretty good pumpkin."
Yeah.
And then I realized it's pastillage, it's the mixed media. But look at that. What threw me?
Yeah, so great, you know. Yeah, I mean, that is champion, you know. This you cannot beat, you know.
I mean, I'm sorry that old Kenny's not here.
Yeah. Was Kenny also a live show, right?
I think Kenny did as well, yeah. He's coming in. I think he came today or tomorrow.
Ah, okay, good. Yeah.
And we had that other troublemaker from Singapore, Rick Stephen, as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tony Cook, because it was late in the afternoon. He was out of bed. And my good friend Eric Lowe. So we've had everyone from Singapore. We've had a great show so far, Chef, but we do miss you. But the work and the quality, we're really happy to see that it's still going strong.
Yeah, wonderful. I see the president there behind, you know.
Yeah, he's about to start the awards.
Okay.
So I need to get myself into my chair and sit down as being the chairman. Otto, always good to see you, mate.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see you soon. Speak soon.
We miss you.
Ladies
Thank you so much, Andy. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Otto Weibel, the king of Singapore. You go to Singapore, you need anything from the culinary scene, the hospitality scene, he's your man. I mean, fantastic help and a great friend of the Emirates Culinary Guild, and always ready to give a hand.